Hi! Welcome to Dead Space 3, Chapter 4. Now we're going to pick up everything. There's 6 artifacts, 8 some logs, 12 weapons, 1 blueprint, 7 circuits. Fortunately, we start off, there's a text log right there. I've added some text to keep a running tally because it got confusing for me too. But that's your first text log right at the beginning of the level. Now in this room there are a couple of other things too. Just by this pillar over here to the left you will find your first weapon part I should say, it's plasma core. And then if you get ready with your tractor beam, I've forgotten what it's called, stasis beam? I don't know, let's call it a tractor beam. Use your tractor beam on that little purple dot there and you'll snag your first circuit. So we're 3 down and we haven't even left the first room, but my lord, there are a lot of things on this level. Anyway, carrying on through here, you'll get a cutscene when you get into this room. I've gone back a little bit just to give it context, but in the corner here on the right is an Gov Artifact, and that's E1 on the top right. Over here is an audio diary, but that won't activate until the voiceover finishes. So grab the text log on the table first. There it is. So that's 2 text logs now. And then the audio log here when the voice stops. So that's 1 audio log done. And I've found on the start menu that you can have a look at stuff in here too, which is quite nice. Sorry, I've got coffee. This has taken me so long to find everything, it's not even funny. Anyway, when you're going through here just after leaving the corridor, you'll see that the path leads this way, but if you take a right into the crew quarters, you will find in here... what will you find? You'll find a shotgun blueprint. There we are, that's the one and only blueprint for this level. And then up there, there's nothing. That's all there is in that room. Oh wait, there's a circuit in there. So that's your second circuit. I'm sorry, my brain is fried. It's a +1 clip. Yay. So we're up to 2 artifacts. We're actually on 1 artifact, but I got 1 on level 3. But I'll show you where I got it from. It's coming up in a second. 2 circuits, 2 text logs, 1 audio log. It's 8 in total, 5 and 3 for the logs. I put on a nice gold suit. I got it with the pre-order. But the point of me showing you this is there's a chance to upgrade your rig here, and you might want to blow all your scrap metal on upgrading the air, because we are going to be spending a long time outside, and there's nothing too scary that's going to require hit points or armor, but air will help you a lot. Anyway, carry on out here into the dark vastness of space. Grab some oxygen if you want, although there's really no point, you've just filled up. And then head down here to the left into this sort of gully. And right over there, it's some somatic gel for me, but that is where your SCAF Artifact will be, so that's S1. Then carry on up to, you'll get that optional mission there. So pull up your mission objectives and activate that as your mission, and then head to the SCIF skip thing. But then turn around and you want to just head out into the wide blue yonder. Black yonder, I suppose. And you're heading for that sort of quarter circle thing there. There's some stuff to pick up on the way. Watch out for mines, there'll be lots of those around. And also these guys shooting things at you, they're kind of a pain. There'll be 4 or 5 on the way. You can ignore them to some extent, but I like to kill them just so that I don't get shot from behind and have to fly all the way across again. Anyway, head over towards this thing. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Sorry, I'm doing this blind. I don't use any walkthroughs. I explore for myself. This is a cut together. But here you will see these biggish panels coming up. There's one on the right. If you shoot those a few times, a bunch of crates will pop out. And if you go to the one all the way on the left, when you shoot that, 3 crates will pop out, but also in the middle you'll see a little grey item there. No, not that. And not that, that's some scrap metal. This, and that's a gun part. There we go, I slowed it down because I grabbed it too quickly, but that is a diffraction torus, whatever that does. I'll have a look on the bench afterwards. Anyway, from there, head back to the skiff, there we go. And head inside, and then we want to head off to CMS Greely. For the side mission, and the Greely's nickname is Think Tank. I don't know if that's useful to know, but there it is down there, alias Think Tank. Anyway, head to the platform there, and then turn around and look for that sort of quarter thing down there. That's it, with the eagle on it. Fly down there to the far side and turn around, and you will see a door that you can activate. You can walk in there, and there are some goodies waiting for you. So clamp to the ground, use your kinetic, that's what it is, not stasis, use your kinetic beam on that. And in the back there is a SCAF Artifact. That's SCAF Artifact number 2. And here we go. If you open this, you will find another weapon. Sorry, the numbers got a bit skewed there, but you'll find weapon number 3. There we go, compact standard frame. And that's all there is to see in there. So then we're going to head inside for the mission. There we go, that's what we're up to so far. 2 circuits, 3 weapons, 1 blueprint. Head inside to the Greely, I've already forgotten what it's called. And some dust will blow out. Head in there, and there's not much to see initially, but carry on up around here to the right. Not to the right, go through there. And when you get into this room here, you will see there, underneath the helmet, which I've tried to pick up, that would have been nice, is weapon part number 4. There you go. Once you carry on through there, you'll get to a fuse box. What you want to do on the fuse box is set, I think, 60, 60 and 90 to the right. There we go. And that will activate the next audio log, which you will see down here. That's audio log number 2. You just need to walk up to that. It's already playing as soon as you set the power up correctly. So now we are on 4 weapon parts, 2 audio logs, 2 text logs, and well, you can see the numbers on the top right. Now you'll get back to this and it'll say you need a torque bar. You might not have found any tungsten yet, I hadn't, but at the end of the mission you'll get some, so don't worry. In the meantime, head off to the right to this room, and just on the left you will find circuit number 3. That's +1 damage, +1 clip. And I'm sure there are gun nuts going nuts everywhere because they're not clips, they're magazines. Maybe they are clips, I don't know. Anyway, it's a clip. Go into this room here where there'll be a big old fight, and go to the second of these purple lights and you'll find the Earth artifact. That's artifact number, alien artifact, sorry. That's the only alien artifact we have got to find. There we go, alien artifacts 1 of 1, done. So we're about, what, halfway through. Time-wise, not halfway. Item-wise, about halfway. Get to this funny room with the twisty thing and you can pull this off. I'm going to put the co-op mission in at the end, by the way. Let's carry on through here, and then up here you will find another weapon part. That's it there. It is, I grabbed it way quickly, an electric charge. There we are. And then here is an audio recording, and if you use your kinetic doodad on that to spin it, the audio recording will start, and just to the right you'll get the decoder that you need to complete this level. There we go. So that's all the audio logs and another gun part. So from there, you want to head into this room here, and with some other stuff. There'll also be tungsten. This is the final room of the mission. So grab the tungsten, then head to the bench, and go into crafting and craft a tungsten torque bar before you leave. And then head out here to the torque bar that you saw earlier. Stick that in, twist the handle, and there's lots of goodies in here. So once you've spun that, go in there. First of all, you've got a telemetry spike, which is a weapon part. That brings our weapon parts up to 6. We've got some stuff. What's the other stuff? I think there's a circuit in there. There we go. So circuit number 4, rate of fire plus damage. So we're doing pretty well so far. Then it's time to head off to the Brusilov. We're not going to do the co-op mission just yet. I'll put that in at the end. Co-op missions are weird. But we're just going to grab the stuff we can in single player. First of all, this sort of weird alien thing over here, go kill that because it spits out some spare parts which contain loads of great stuff. Watch out for the things it chucks at you. You might need to spam health. You can use stasis on it too. Like that. But when you kill it, see up there, I think it's spare parts. But it's lots of good things. Spare parts box. There we go. Once you've killed that, look around and well, you can smash those up. There's a bunch of those on this little floating wreck. But look for that thing with a 6 or a 9, depending on which way you're looking at it. And you'll see 2 of those panels to the side of the 6 or the 9, to the side of the number. Shoot one of them. From my angle it was that one, and when you get close you will get another gun part. That's a precision tip. So we're up to weapons 7. There we go. So what do we got? 5 weapons left, 3 text logs, artifact, a couple of artifacts, and 3 circuits. Anyway, head around the back of the Brusilov. Do you know Brusilov was a Russian explorer who killed his entire team in 1912? I learned that reading about it on Wikipedia while this video was rendering. Anyway, there's some bad guys over here that you might need to kill. Actually, you can probably rush past them. Looking at this now, I realise I could have just ignored these guys entirely and run for the door. But I wanted to kill them first. And I thought I had to stasis them, but really you can just put some rounds into them, it's absolutely fine. But take a left here and you will see another door, just here, that you can open. And inside are many treasures. But watch out, you will be attacked from behind when you open this storage box. So there's some crates there, and I go up and I get the storage box, and then I get hit in the back. There. So I turn around and kill this dude. There we go, shotgun and then some assault rifleage. And inside there is a circuit which I ignore for some reason. I go and get the artifact first. That's SCAF Artifact number 3. And then back here for circuit number 5. There we go, +1 reload. So we really are nearly home and dry at this point. Then it's off to the Terra Nova. Did you ever see that show? It got cancelled after a series. I was sort of enjoying it, but it was also kind of rubbish. Anyway, head in here and you'll find that door. Ignore that. Head down here instead. And when you get here, you want to aim for that sort of thing in the distance. Now, it's a bit weird here. There is a SCAF artifact for Chapter 6 here, which is strange. So head down over the top and the back. Watch out for more spitty aliens here. I've already killed them. It took me such a long time to find this that I decided to backtrack and just fly over. But go over the back of it and then you can land on here, and there's a few safes and some oxygen. But activate these safes for some somatic gel and other scrap metal and bits and pieces. And then go and open the storage bay, and in there you'll find circuit number 6, which is +1 damage, and a weapon part is coming up in a minute. That's weapon part number 8. It's a military engine, which you can use to make all sorts of delightful treats. There we are, I wasted some ammo and made room. Then head up and over here for the SCAF artifact for Chapter 6. It really confused me. You can see S3 on the top right of the screen where I've put the text. And I was counting through and I was like, hang on, there's only 3 SCAF artifacts on this map. And it took me a while because it's not for number 5, it's for number 6. It's kind of confusing. But if you head around here, you'll eventually see an oxygen thing and a little white flashing dot there. And if you grab that, that's SCAF artifact number 4. Very strange. But don't worry too much about that. Anyway, that's pretty much all we can do in single player. For the rest of the stuff, we're going to have to activate multiplayer. So I just went to a public room and hosted and waited for someone to join, and they just went through this level poking around. Now the multiplayer stuff is a bit weird. You'll see when I pick up the first, well, I don't pick up the first text log. There we go, there's SCAF thing number 6. Anyway, here's a random dude. So he opens that, and we go in here, and you go to the Brusilov. The easiest way to get here is to start at the other one, and then just fly over in the skiff. But we headed through here, this room here, which has got 2 crates here on the back left. Smack those open, and then I was going around here and just having a look in the chests. And then you go through that door that he's just opened there on the left, and you'll see as I come through, I've slowed it right down. Just behind him now is a text log, and he grabs it there. And so I don't get the notification that he's got it, but it will count on my screen. Unfortunately, every time I push start to look at my items, he kept pushing start to cancel out, which was super annoying. So if you're going to play co-op, play with a friend. Don't play with a random, it's pretty stressful. The next one, you're going to come through here, and after you've climbed down a ladder, you'll find this bench here, next to that thing that you've got to fiddle with. There's an explosive module, which is a weapon item, and also a text log. So that's text log number 3 there, and then the explosive module there. I had to drop some stuff, but actually we get attacked in a second. I think there's the text log. Oh, sorry, text log number 4. We already got number 3 back in there. Got to kill these guys, and then I freed up some ammo space and grabbed the explosive module. So that is weapon number 9. Now the last 3 weapons are going to be in the last room of this area. So we've got 1 circuit, 1 text log, and 1 artifact left to go. Now when you're going through here, you will come to this room. There's 1 guy in it. I played this on normal just because I thought it would be easier. And then you come into this corridor up these stairs through here, and you will find this here to the left. So go down there, and on the bed is an Earth artifact. That's Earth artifact number 2, artifact number 6 in total, and that's all our artifacts done. Carry on through here, and you'll get to this point where you've got to fiddle around with that console and go through that orange door, but instead go in here, and you'll find a text log on the right there. That's text log number 5, our final one. And then I think at the end up here, no, go left, come on Isaac, turn left, there we go, there is circuit number 7. So I had to free up some space and snag that circuit. There we go, +1 reload, +1 rate of fire. Hurrah! Then carry on through to the end of the level and you'll find a storage facility, and that has the last 3 weapon parts in it. We had to faff around for a long time here. He didn't have a microphone and we kept pushing the button and it would either say waiting for partner or partner's waiting for you, and it wasn't entirely obvious how you activate this. You can see here. But eventually it opened, and inside there were many treasures. There we are, lots of spare part boxes, a compact conic dispersal, what else? Ammo support attachment. There we go, compact conic dispersal, that's number 10. The ammo, and it seems that when he picks them up, see I didn't pick the ammo support up, but I still got it awarded when he did. And then I think he picks up and drops the last one, which is maybe a plasma core. I'm just making some room here. But there we go, here it is, the plasma core is there. So that is all 12 weapons, 8 logs, 6 artifacts, well 7 if you count the surprise one from chapter 6, 1 blueprint and 7 circuits. I hope you enjoyed it. It took me forever to do. Let me know what great weapons you made. Lots of love. Bye!